baby brother loves Amy. It's easy to do. Rosalie's her best friend, come what may, as she will gladly say. Arthur'd be her boyfriend any day, if Amy only had her way. Arthur's grandmother loves her dearly, everyone loves her. Bet you when you meet Amy that you'll love her too.
Daddy!
Hi, Sugar Plum.
Mimi.
Hi. My All-American, 1978. That smells good.
Oh, that's because we added that extra magic ingredient. A baseball. Jonathan's rooting too.
All the way from over there? Oh, what an arm that kid's got.
I showed him how to throw it, Daddy.
You know, you're going to grow up to be another Mickey Mantle. You know that?
Bill, don't you think it's a bit silly to try to teach a 2-year-old to play baseball?
You're right. This is the football season. Yeah, well, you get used to holding this. You know, someday you're going to be wearing your dad's old jersey, number 82.
Well, you're certainly in a happy mood.
Honey, I think we're going to beat Jefferson City High this weekend. That'll mean an undefeated season and a raise. Of course, don't quote me now. As the coach, I'm supposed to say, of course, we expect to get beaten about 58-0, but we hope to give them a good game.
But, Daddy, you can't lose. You've got Arthur.
Oh, yes, my regular third-string quarterback. Sweetheart, I think I'd better tell you this before somebody else does. Arthur isn't exactly the best football player in the world.
Second best?
No, and you better not ask the third best or the fourth.
Why isn't Arthur a good football player?
Well, he tries hard enough, but he just hasn't got it. Now, take Ted Crane, my first-string quarterback. He's a cocky, confident, spoiled kid. The way he drives around in that flashy convertible of his with that fancy foxtail waving in the breeze as if he owned the whole town. And when he gets on that football field, he's got it. And Arthur hasn't.
Couldn't you give it to Arthur?
I wish I could.
Amy, let's skate around the block again. Rosalie, you know we haven't time. Arthur might need us to push his car. Amy Martin, sometimes I wish Arthur never moved next door to you. Love is spoiling our fun. Arthur and I are practically engaged. Oh, when are you going to marry Arthur? When if I'm 16. That's such a long time. I know. But Mama says I can't wear lipstick until I'm 16, and I wouldn't want to get married without lipstick.
I'll be right up front, Grandma.
Oh, Rosalie, he's beautiful.
Hi, Amy. Rosalie.
Hello, Arthur. What are you going to do?
Practice fading back to past. Maybe if I improve enough, maybe your father will put me in the game against Jefferson City. Boy, I'd give anything for that.
Can I help? Please?
No thanks, Amy. You know every time you help me, something always goes wrong.
Her father's the coach.
Yeah. All right. I guess you can center the ball for me. I'll call a few numbers and then I'll say Hup.
What number is Hup?
It's not a number. Just center the ball at Hup. 395 Hup. Coach, I didn't mean to do it.
I know, Arthur, but you always do.
He may never talk to me again. I've just got to think of something to do for Arthur. It'd be awful if the man I married hated me.
Honey, I guess the news that I've got quite a football team this year must be getting around. We've just been invited to the country club to sit at the main table at the dance after the game.
Bill, I'd rather not go to that dance.
Why not?
Well, you know how exclusive that club is, and all the women have minks and expensive furs, and all I've got is a plain cloth coat.
What happened to that fox fur jacket of yours? It's practically new.
Darling, I've had that fox jacket 5 years longer than the fox. Just last week I took it down to have it cleaned and glazed.
Well?
He refused it.
What?
He said if he tried to clean it once more, the thing would fall apart. So all I can do is just throw it out.
Look, we can't turn that invitation down. If you can let a silly thing like a fur interfere with...
Bill, it's not silly. Why, even a fox fur can give you a feeling of confidence. It makes you feel... Amy, dear, why don't you go visit Arthur's grandmother? Maybe she can give you some advice on what to do for him.
All right. But you two weren't having much of an argument. Rosalie says her parents throw things.
We're not going to throw things, are we?
No. I guess I can go in my cloth coat.
That's my girl.
You take 2 lumps, don't you, dear?
Yes, Miss Peabody.
I think trouble should always be discussed over tea. And my goodness, there are lots of troubles in this world today. Try one of these cookies, dear. They're delicious.
Thank you.
But I'm rambling on, and you came here to talk about Arthur, didn't you, dear?
Yes, Miss Peabody.
That shouldn't be too difficult. After all, I raised Arthur. Well, about the only thing Arthur cares about now is football. And he's doing splendidly.
Daddy thinks Arthur isn't a very good football player.
I thought your father had a high regard for Arthur. In the last game I watched, there wasn't a moment he didn't have Arthur sitting right beside him on the bench. Are you sure of that, dear?
Yes, Miss Peabody. Daddy said Arthur just hasn't got it.
Have you any idea what it is?
No, but Ted Crane has got it.
Well, then, we must see that Arthur has it. But what could it be?
I don't know.
The only thing I could think of that Arthur might possibly lack is a certain confidence in himself.
That must be it. Daddy keeps on talking about how confident Ted Crane is.
Then we've solved the problem. All Arthur requires is confidence.
But how do you give someone confidence?
That's a very good question, dear. I wish I had an answer.
Well, I've got to find some way.
Dear, this is a very perplexing problem. We found out what it is, and now we don't know what to do about it. But in the meantime...
Yes, Miss Peabody?
Have some more tea, dear.
Why does Arthur need confidence? To help him become a great football player. Amy, why do we always have to help everyone? You know what our teacher in Sunday school taught us? We're put on earth to help others.
Oh, I wonder what the others are put on earth for.
Please, Rosalie, let's just think.
All right.
Rosalie, I've thought of something. Fox fur can give you confidence.
I didn't know that.
It must be true. I heard my mommy say it to my daddy. And Ted Crane has got a foxtail on his car. I'll bet that's what gives him all his confidence.
Just a foxtail?
It must work like Lady Elaine's magic scarf. She gave it to the unknown knight, and then he had confidence and won the jousting tournament.
That's true.
All we have to do now is get Arthur a foxtail for his car.
These are beautiful fox skins. I'm sure Mrs. Martin will enjoy wearing her new fur jacket.
Yes. Well, here I go. Buying something else on time. But it'll be a wonderful surprise for my wife.
Surprise?
Oh, well, I guess I'm a little sentimental. The first jacket I bought for my wife was a surprise. When she came back from the hospital after little Amy was born, she found it waiting for her in the closet.
Oh? Is Mrs. Martin expecting again?
Oh, no. Not even a fur jacket.
Shopping can be very tiring, especially when you don't buy anything. The only place that had foxtails was the auto store. They were $3.95. At that price, Arthur will have to get along without confidence. I don't know why foxtails should be so expensive. My mama said she's going to throw her old one away. I know! Mommy's fox fur jacket. What are you going to do? I can cut a foxtail for Arthur out of that. Gee, Amy, you're smart. Rosalie, go get the scissors. Okay. Rosalie, there's a skink down the middle that looks almost new. Hurry with the scissors. The whole thing looks almost new. Your mom must take good care of her things. You sure she was going to throw it out? Of course. Mommy said it was ready to fall apart. Guess she's right. Fur is very soft. Give me the scissors. The middle skin looks the best. Now Arthur will have all the confidence he needs. Don't you think Arthur looks more confident already? What did you say when you gave him the foxtail? Here, Arthur.
Your ankle again, Wilkinson? That's Wilkinson's ankle again. He'll be out for the Jefferson City game.
Well, there goes my second-string quarterback. Worried about Ted Crane. He's late for practice again.
Our star quarterback. That kid's getting too conceited for his own good.
Yeah. Well, we've got to get on with it. Arthur,
Yes, Coach?
put on your helmet. Till Ted Crane gets here, you're running the first team.
Yes, sir.
Collar sweep right.
Power sweep right on 2. Ready?
All right, man, let's go, let's go.
Go there. Ready, get set. Hop 1, hop 2, hop 3, hop 4.
I don't think the foxtail's working too good. Maybe you should have given him the whole jacket.
Arthur, listen carefully and do exactly what I tell you.
Exactly what you tell me.
Yeah, now look. When you take the ball from center, hold it like this. So even if you tackle me hard, you can... Arthur, I was just trying to show you how to hold the ball.
I'm sorry, Coach.
Come on, Rosalie. We might as well go. I guess foxtails aren't what they're supposed to be. But, Amy, it was working. Arthur must have had a lot of confidence to tackle your father.
I've been waiting to take you home because I want to apologize for that tackle.
That's all right, Arthur. You didn't mean to do it.
I feel so bad about it. You know, you're my idol, and well, I want to be exactly like you. I guess that's why I do all those stupid things. I mean, well, I just get so nervous sitting near you. Old 82. The man who ran that touchdown against Jefferson City. And the best football player that
Thanks
ever...
a lot, Arthur, but just watch your driving, okay?
Oh, yeah. But believe me, from now on, I'm not going to do anything to aggravate you.
Sure. Say, there's something about this car looks different.
It's my new foxtail.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's a beauty.
Thanks.
It looks like genuine fox fur.
Yeah, but it's just an old one.
Nice color. You know, I brought my wife a fox jacket today. Exactly that color.
Amy gave me this one.
It's a nice present. Amy? Did you say Amy?
Oh, Mr. Martin, you don't think that Amy...
Arthur, drive faster.
Yes, sir. Coach.
Amy, where did you get this?
From Mommy's old fox jacket.
Oh, what did you do with the rest of the jacket?
In the wastebasket.
Oh, no.
What's going on in here?
Oh, I bought you a new fur jacket. Your daughter cut it up and gave it to Arthur.
But, Daddy!
Amy, you ought to have sense enough not to do a thing like this.
I did it. It was my idea. I cut up the fur jacket.
Bill, there's no real harm done. The skins are still intact. I'm sure the furrier can sew them together. And it was a lovely present.
I should have known that surprises usually backfire.
Why did you say you did it? They're your parents. They can't spank me. Bye, Rosalie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Whitey. Yeah, thanks.
Anything wrong, dear?
Yeah. Ted Crane's been breaking training. Whitey found out he's been out after 11. Practically every night this week.
Oh.
That's one thing I told him I wouldn't tolerate. Kids on the team are on the honor system to keep that 11 o'clock curfew.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm morally obliged to drop him from the team, but I can't win without him. It would mean losing that raise. Things for you and the children.
We're doing all right.
No, we're not. I'm just a small-time coach. Football, basketball, track. You married a big football hero, but you didn't get much.
Bill Martin, that's not true. I admired the football hero, but I fell in love with the man. Besides, it's easier to be married to a man than a hero.
Daddy,
Hey, honey, you're supposed to be in bed.
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, what's the matter? Tummy ache?
No, I'm bothered up here. Daddy, how can you tell what's right or wrong?
Well, I guess it's something called conscience.
What's that?
It's a little voice inside you that tells you.
I guess sometimes it doesn't speak very loud.
No?
I didn't hear it this afternoon.
I think we hear it best in the still of the night.
Rosalie said she cut the fur coat, but I did it. It was all my fault.
How can I teach my own children right from wrong if I don't practice it myself? Excuse me a minute, honey. Arthur!
Yes, Coach?
Get back to bed. You're my starting quarterback tomorrow.
Yes, Coach.
Yippee! Come on, honey, let's put you to bed.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
Daddy, I tried foxtails, but they didn't work. Maybe you can tell me. How do you get confidence?
Well, it's hard to explain, honey. All I know is that when I played, as soon as I put on that jersey, number 82, I had all the confidence I needed.
Mr. Martin, I hope you'll forgive me for disturbing you at this hour of the morning.
It's all right, go ahead.
Well, you see, there's so much local interest in the game that the Elm Grove Sentinel is very anxious to get last-minute statement from both coaches in time for today's edition. Now, you see, we're naturally very high on the prospects of your team, so we'd like a statement from you.
Well, we expect to get beaten about 58-0.
All coaches say that.
Yeah, well, believe me, I mean it.
No, you couldn't possibly.
Good morning, Daddy.
Oh, hello, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, you see, what I want to know is, do you have any particular plans for this game?
Yes, to congratulate the other coach.
No, that isn't what I mean.
Bill,
Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all right. I'm getting used to it.
Oh, Bill, what do you think I ought to wear to the game?
Have you got anything black?
Yeah, Mr. Martin, if I may say so, you don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not. Look, Mr. Ludlow, I don't have much time. Do you mind if we continue this interview while I shave?
Not at all.
Daddy,
Yes, dear?
if you think something will help someone a lot, isn't it all right to borrow that something for a little while?
Yes, dear, I suppose so. You were saying, Mr. Ludlow?
Yes, I want to know if you're going to depend on your passing attack.
Coach,
My jersey.
I'm not going to let you down. Not when you've got enough faith in me to let me wear old 82. You can't imagine how surprised I was when I saw it in my locker today.
Ready, get set, up one.
Harry, who's that kid out there wearing number 82? He's not one of their regulars. Trust old Bill Martin to pull a fast one like that. Saving his best player for the big game. Best player? Sure, that's Bill Martin's old jersey. He wouldn't let that kid wear it unless he was great. I've got to do one thing. Tell our boys to change all their strategy. We've got to stop 82 on every play.
Even, ready, set, up one. Hey, I haven't got the ball. Let me up, guys. Hey. Let me up. Fellas, I still haven't got the ball.
I'm being played for a sucker. Bill Martin is using that 82 as a decoy. Get in there and tell him to watch those other backs.
Ready, set, up one. Up, up, up.
Well, thank you, darling. Helen, will you hurry? We'll be late for the dance.
I'll be ready in a minute, dear.
You know what, Daddy?
What?
You look almost as handsome as Arthur.
Well, I don't think I've ever had a sweeter compliment. Of course, I'm not as big a hero as Arthur. After the game today, he's the talk of the school. And it's all due to you.
But you mustn't tell him.
Well, why not? After all, you're the one that put my jersey in his locker.
But he has to think it was you. That way he'll keep on having confidence.
I can't take credit for
Please,
it.
Daddy. Promise.
All right. And you can tell him the truth after you marry him. Well, everybody's behind time tonight.
Yeah, Rosalie isn't even here yet.
Yeah, Grandmother Peabody said she'd be over to babysit for you and Rosalie and Jonathan. She's never been late before.
She said it might take her a little time.
I'm ready, dear.
Oh, good. We can... Honey, where's the new fox jacket? You said the furrier could sew the skin back on.
Bill, I didn't want to worry you this morning, but I called him and he said he wouldn't have time to do it on Saturday. It's all right. I don't mind going this way.
Well, I knew everything was too perfect.
Hello?
Oh, good. She's here.
Oh, it's my jacket.
I'm sorry. It took a little longer to sew than I thought.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Peabody, for going to so much trouble.
Oh, it was no trouble at all.
Well, how did you get it? Amy?
Daddy, I knew how much Mommy wanted to wear it.
This is a day for miracles.
Now you two go along and have fun. And don't worry about a thing here. I have the evening all planned for Amy and Rosalie.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Well, I don't think a man could ask for more. A queen, a princess, and a fairy godmother.
Your bandstand's pretty good for old people. I still don't see Arthur. There he is now. You had to make him a hero. Now he's dancing with that Debbie Benson. She's the town flirt. Fosley, don't you know anything about life? Men never marry those kind of girls.
Aren't you glad that you met her? Can you ever forget her? Maybe you'll adore Amy forever. Who knows? Anywhere her footsteps lead, that's where the sun is bound to shine. She can make a rainy day seem fair, and every little care seem fine. Birds are singing for Amy, bells are ringing for Amy. Spring is ringing for Amy, wherever